What's up, peeps and peepettes? MorbTron here today with Warframe. First episode of Warframe on my channel. Now, I'm just getting into Warframe. I've only been playing it realistically for probably about 15 to 20 hours or so total. Just get into it. I don't know much. I should say I don't know a lot about the game. I know a little bit. I'm learning every day. So don't expect this to be like a how-to guide, how to play Warframe, but basically I come to Warframe whenever Destiny 2 is kind of in the slumps for me, when I don't want to get burnt out on it, but I still want to play a looter shooter that has a really big grind to it and is extremely deep. There's so much to this game that I don't know yet, and I've only begun to scratch the surface of what you can do in this game, and there's already a lot more that you can do in Destiny 2, unfortunately. Anyway, here is my Warframe. I am a Atlas. I have a couple different ones. You know, I had some Platinum to use. I got a Frost Prime for free from Twitch Prime. I started out with a Volt. My Atlas is maximum level. I haven't upgraded it past max. I know there's a way to do that, but I haven't quite figured it out yet. So don't hate me, Internet. Please. Please no hate. But here's my giant axe that I also got for free, the Sindo Prime. I just unlocked the Galatine, so I've been playing around with that. Massive, huge sword. Pretty neato. But yeah, Casper is joining us today. What's up, Casper?
Hello.
Hello. I didn't equip my sword. That's a... So there's like there's a lot about this game. We're gonna go into a mission though, and during that mission, I might kind of say what I like about it. It's very fast. Like, the action can be very fast-paced if you want it to be. Or you can take it slow. Kind of depends on what you want to do, how you want to play. The mobility in this game is amazing, though. Like, you can just run, or you can walk. Or you can do this, and you can, like, fly around and stuff, and it's amazing. There's a lot to this game. We're going to go into a mission, though. Me and Casper are a defense mission, where you're defending an object against waves of enemies, and you get better and better loot the more and more waves you clear. But the enemies get progressively harder as you go. So Casper's going to be using a different Warframe. Which one are you using?
I'm using the pleb frame.
The pleb frame, one of the earlier ones. So you can choose from Volt, Excalibur, which is I think the one that you're using.
Yeah.
And then there's a different one as well that I can't remember the name of. You wanna click go on the... There we go.
Yes, I can.
But as soon as everybody readies up, you know, you get thrown right into a game. If there's somebody already doing a mission, you get thrown into their squad if they have an open squad, you know, open to the public. You can control your ship in the loading screen. However, the loading screen is super fast, so you don't really get to enjoy it that much. But there are specific goals in games as well.
Our position has been compromised.
Now you saw there it says Treasure Hunter, find a mod. So a mod is something you can use to modify your gear. That'll say like increase melee damage or whatever. But you have three different types of weapons with you. You have your primary weapon, which mine is like a machine gun that I got from Twitch Prime, pretty cool. You have secondary, mine is a revolver that I got the blueprint for and crafted. You can just unlock stuff using real money. You can unlock it. You can't buy, you know, increasing your proficiency in the weapon or increasing like the mods or anything like that. So that's good. So you can pay to unlock stuff, but it's not necessarily pay to win. And the game is completely free to play. You don't have to spend a dime. Yeah, it's pay to save time. So, but you just kind of slice and dice your way through the Animasos here. And there's different like combos you can do with your weapons out. You can melee at any time when you have your weapons out, or when you have your when your gun's out, you can hit E and melee with your melee weapon anytime you want to. Or you can just have your melee weapon out and have the ability to combo more. And you'll see when I start to glow yellow, I'm using my energy. That's at the very bottom right. Energy, you can save up energy and consume it to use abilities. My Warframe has the ability to, like, punch people really, really hard. He's kind of like a melee knight kind of person. Like, that. Punched him right in the stomach and he fell over dead. I can summon rock buddies. They're like the little golems that I can send out to attack people, or I can make them explode. I can put up a wall of rock, and then if I hit the same button, I can send that rock flying down, you know, a hallway. It's great for choke points, things of that nature. And then my number 3 ability, once we get a big group of enemies together, I'll kind of show what that does. It freezes people in place, kind of turns them into stone, and you can shatter them very easily. The first ability I showed off can be chained, and there's a multiplier, so if there's a bunch of enemies together, you can spam it and get like a multiplier going for how much damage it does. That's kind of cool. Every Warframe has their own move sets, their own unique playstyle, and then you can kind of tailor each Warframe to kind of fit how you want to play them, as far as I know. I mean, there might be most definitely there's a meta as far as the PvP goes and stuff like that. I haven't played the PvP, so I don't know. I've had a lot of fun just doing the story. But I mean, the fact that me and Casper have been grinding, what, you say, like 15 to 20 hours probably?
Yeah, easily.
And we don't even know what we are yet. We're like robot things, maybe, that are part human. I don't know. Don't know. We're called Tenno. I know that. That's about all I know about what we are. And we don't know like what sort of like year it is. This is based on the solar system. What it appears to me is that like the humans kind of like forced their own evolution or something, becoming more robotic, and then they developed factions that don't like each other. And there was some mutagen, so things mutated too. I don't know. It's weird. I don't know what's going on yet. The story is... Where we're at in the story is like, I think the original Warframe, before Plains of Eidolon came out and really kind of fixed the game. So I think right now the story's kind of vague. And you have to go probably looking for the answers that you might have, you know, questions for. But so far it's pretty interesting. It's held my interest. While D2 has been, you know, being in the state that it's in. You know, this isn't a replacement for D2 for me, but it definitely is another game that I like playing. And this is my number 3 ability that freezes people in place. And you might notice this little cube that's floating around next to me. So you can have companions, or they're called sentinels. That'll do like auto attacks and stuff for you if you modify them to do that. They'll pick up loot for you.
Actually, they're not all sentinels.
That's true. Some of them are just like little companions, little familiars. But pretty interesting. Mine's called Death Cube because it's a cube and it shoots people to death. Very original name. But I mean, it actually, like, lower level enemies, I don't need to do anything. Death Cube can solo them pretty easily.
And more.
What's up?
Come over here for a second. What would you think that this is? This barrier?
An explosive device? Is it jelly?
It's a balloon.
It's a balloon! Huh. Interesting. So I'm sure there's a lot more combos that I just don't know of yet. There's a lot of, like I said, there's a lot of this game I don't know. I'm not going to claim to be any sort of expert in it, but I'm having fun. That's all I really want in a video game. is to just have fun. So, especially like a free-to-play game that doesn't like shove it in your face all the time, that you can, you know, spend money to unlock things like most free-to-play games do. It's refreshing. I gotta say, hats off to the game developer. So, and I don't think I've ever played a free-to-play game that's had this much stuff in it. So,
I used to play Marvel Heroes. That was a really in-depth free-to-play MMO.
oh,
But it got killed off because Disney.
ah,
Yeah. I think that was really my first actual MMO experience as well. Was with that game.
yeah. And so we're done with the first 5 waves. You can choose to extract to get your loot that you got, or you can keep on battling. We're obviously going to keep on battling because that wasn't difficult at all. So I'll probably use my number 4 ability here in these next waves. You'll see in the bottom right, like, I don't use my energy unless I really have to. Because it seems like when you get into trouble, and you really could use your energy, you go through it pretty quickly.
Oh yeah.
So, but mostly, like, the leveling up in this game is, like, all about mods, as far as I know. And, like, my Warframe, this Warframe is level 30, so it's upgraded as much as it can just by using it. And now I have to basically upgrade the mods that are going into it to make it more powerful. And I can change the polarity of the mod slots, or add polarity to the mod slots, which makes it so the mods are cheaper to use because your Warframe has like a specific amount of power in it, is what I understand.
Yeah.
And if you match the polarity to the mod slot's polarity, then its cost gets reduced by 50%. So, like I said, I'm probably getting some stuff wrong from what I'm saying, because there's a lot to this game, and the learning curve is pretty steep. There isn't much of a tutorial. You kind of learn as you go. The community is very helpful, though. Like, random people have invited us into their party and, like, asked us if we had any questions about the game. You know, if we needed any help with anything.
And then sometimes they gave Morb some free currency.
Right, I mean, it happens, right?
Yeah.
They're like, oh, you're new to the game? How about I gift you some currency? And I was like, oh,
yeah,
sweet.
This happens to everybody.
Yeah, no, I don't want to portray that as that happens to everybody. But
So it happens to everybody except Casper. I sit here and play with the free-to-play character. Nobody gives me anything. Morb comes in here with the Twitch Prime character, and people are like, oh, hey, have this.
Yep, exactly. Alright, so we're on to wave 8.
Oh, no. We kind of flew away a little bit.
Shouldn't fly away.
Well, that doesn't mean...
Alright, I'm going to summon my rock buddies here.
Sometimes the movement in this game is too fluid.
I'm going to parry their bullets. I think you can even parry bullets back at people. No, you can't.
Oh yeah, you can Genji it up in here.
But one of the mods that I have on my Warframe is that I have an automatic % chance to parry. I haven't upgraded the mod at all, but I like the melee in this game a lot. So I'm probably going to like focus mainly on melee strong Warframes and mods that like up my efficiency while, you know, meleeing people. Because, I mean, the guns in this game are pretty cool. A lot of them do some pretty neat things. Like, there's a slug rifle that I have the pattern for, the blueprint, that can stick enemies to walls. So that's pretty neat.
That's pretty neato bandito.
Pretty neato bambito, yeah. That's a weird noise. But like the heavy weapons, like this great sword and that giant axe that I have, I love just the huge swings and the massive damage from the melee. Now this, like I said, this sword I just unlocked. Oh, that doggo exploded. All right. So I'm still leveling it up. But it's already doing nearly as much damage as my axe, which is kind of nice. So, because my axe was like a Twitch Prime free thing, so I think its power level is probably reduced. Maybe? I don't know. It kind of seemed that way. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe it's just what that axe is.
Oh, darn it.
That was chaining that ability.
Oh, shucks.
What, did you die?
No. Got kicked.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay. That's one thing that Casper's had a problem with. Is he had... Oh, okay, the doggo. Can you stop it, please?
Any blip in the internet at all results in you being
Yeah.
no matter what.
Which kind of sucks.
Because you can't rejoin.
Yep. Yeah, anything past the first 5 waves, it considers the objective complete. So you cannot... Like, no other people can join past the first 5 waves, which kind of sucks. But for that being the only thing that I have a gripe about in the game, it's alright. The only thing that kind of sucks for Casper is he doesn't get that loot. Or do you get separated into your own game when that
I get
happens?
separated into my own.
Yeah, so now we're both soloing.
Yeah, which means that we're not going to make it to round 15.
No, we'll definitely finish up 10. I mean, we're already 17 minutes in, so... Okay. Oh, no, I fell. Yeah. You are gonna get... Oh, Death Cube took care of you. Okay, and then I cut you in half. So you can see in the top left there, it says Warframe Cryopod. That's the health of this thing. It's got some shields, a small amount of shields, and it's got health. I'll take out my main weapon here. Oh, that's actually my revolver.
It must be nice to still have shields on yours.
But you can see the weapons, the regular weapons do, you know, considerable amount of damage. I just think the melee is a lot more fun. So it appears that having that auto parry mod, even when I have my regular weapon out, I can auto parry. Kind of interesting.
Silly.
But only while I'm not shooting.
Does it pull out your sword, or does it just... auto-
It pulls out my sword, yeah.
Oh.
So yeah, let me know, guys, in the comment section down below if you want to see more Warframe. Like I said, I'm not going to pretend to be an expert on the game, and if you have any tips or tricks on anything I might be doing wrong, definitely let me know. I won't be offended, I promise. And Was that wave complete? Okay, yeah, that was wave 10. We're gonna extract.
Oh wow, they both
That's the
finished at the
last
same
of them.
time.
Objective is secure. Let's go home.
I got my sword up to 7 out of a maximum of 30. That's cool. We got some loot. These are mods, so you can see 7.5% radiation resist, and you can upgrade them. You can level up the mods, and then 15% heat damage to the pistol. It's fire damage. Magazine warp, 5% magazine capacity with a rifle, which is my primary weapon. Is a rifle. Not all of them are considered rifles. Mine is. I got 4 of the pressure point mod, which is 20% increased melee damage base, and then 4 vitality mod, which is 40% health in the Warframe. And then we got item rewards, which items like salvage are used to create new items in the crafting station, which is right over here. Where you can make things like this is the rifle that I got that pegs people to walls. I got a blueprint for the Fragor, which is a giant hammer that I might make eventually, which is pretty neat. This Forma is apparently the stuff that you use to make your weapons or Warframe better after you hit max level with them. I don't know how to yet. So, I also haven't made any of those because I don't have the neural sensors or the Orokin skin to make them. You can make additional Warframes if you get all the parts for them, that sort of thing. I mean, this is I think it's a crossbow that I got. It's the Tigris Prime. I don't have any of the stuff for that yet.
Operator,
It's probably going to be a while.
A bloody battle?
That's a companion.
Too.
And then that's a Valkyr Prime, which is another Prime Warframe. The difference between a Prime and a regular Warframe is like the polarities on their mods are a little bit different, so you can build them differently, is from what I understand. And that's my little death cube. What's up, dude? Just chilling. But that is going to be it for this episode, guys. I know it went a little bit longer compared to my regular videos, but I kind of wanted to show one of the games that I play when I'm not playing Destiny. So, like I said, if you want to see more of this game, hit the like button. Let me know in the comments section. And if you have any tips, tricks, let me know what I'm doing wrong in the game. Have any, just bits of wisdom you want to share about Warframe. If you're a Warframe veteran, please share. I'm dying to learn more about this game. But please subscribe if you're new, or if you want to help me not lose my YouTube partnership come the 20th of February. But do not forget to have a good day, everybody, and I'll catch you all next time.